Hi guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Nicole, or Cole, whatever you want to call me if you're new. So today's video, I want it to be quite short, snappy, to the point, not too long, don't want to bore you all to death as well. So yeah, we're just going to get straight into it. If I am looking down, I have made notes about what we're going to talk about today, because I don't really want to get it wrong and I want to get as much information as I can in without jumbling up and stuff. So today's video is about Keto OS operating system, Nats or Nats. So these are a keto supplement that you take whenever really. It says they primarily want to take it on an empty stomach, but you can have it with food if the dosage is too high or if you get symptoms from that. And essentially what it does is it releases ketones in the body and helps you use ketones as fuel. So instead of using carbohydrates, you'll be using ketones instead. This is in relation to the ketone diet. So the ketone diet is where you ingest a very low carbohydrate intake whilst ingesting a high amount of fat, therefore being able to put you in a keto state and use ketones again as fuel. This supplement is essentially to be able to keep your diet exactly the same, so you don't have to go on really low carbohydrates. You can keep, the exact same diet as you would any other time, but it's just having a supplement of ketones, therefore giving the body fuel for using the ketones instead of using the carbohydrates you have ingested, if that makes sense. So what are ketones? Ketone bodies are produced in the liver in periods of starvation or very low carbohydrate intake. So again, as I said, when you ingest a very low amount of carbohydrates, the body will produce ketones as a product of fat to use as fuel, because you don't have the carbohydrate fuel there to be able to use it. So what is ketosis? So ketosis is when the body uses ketones as fuel, so as we just mentioned before. So where do these ketones come from? These ketones come from the process called ketogenesis. So ketogenesis is when essentially fat is burned, turned into ketones, and that is then used for fuel. I feel like I'm just repeating myself loads, but we'll just roll with it. So there are two types of ketones. So we have exogenous ketones and endogenous ketones. Exogenous ketones are ketones that are from outside of the body, so supplements, for example, ketone salts are ingested and therefore they are exogenous because they're not produced in the body. Then we have endogenous ketones, which are actually produced in the body, again in periods of starvation or very low carbohydrate intake. Main active ingredient in the Keto OS Nats, not sure how you pronounce it, is ketone salts. That is the main active product in this supplement. So what is the science behind this specific supplement, the ketone operating system Nats, that is sold by Prove It, I think the website is called. They're sold by Prove It. What is the science behind it? What have they provided us with to be able to make an informed decision to whether or not we should take this supplement? So there is actually research on the website that you can read through and you can kind of make an informed decision about it, but the studies on the actual website, so Prove It website, there is actually no studies on this specific supplement itself. You would think that if a company is pushing this out and really trying to sell this and marketing this, then they would have some kind of proof that it actually does work, and that they would have research studies based upon this product to be able to back up what they're actually saying that it does. So on the website there's actually no studies whatsoever at all about this specific supplement itself. All the research provided of the positive effects of ketogenesis is actually about keto diet, ketosis and ketones. So there was one study that spoke about positive effects of exogenous ketones, not this product itself, though, a different exogenous ketone, so ketone salts maybe, that was ingested, but only in rats, so not actually even in humans. So we don't even know if this can be transferred into human productivity to see if this would work. It works in rats, there were positive effects in rats, but we don't know if that would transfer to humans or not. So I have overly simplified the research papers provided on the Prove It website in humans, so this is all in humans. There weren't much on exogenous ketones at all. The only effect that was seen on exogenous ketone was decreased ketone production in the liver and increased blood ketone level. The ketogenic diet is the healthiest and safest way to get in a ketosis state. So a healthy ketosis, so not caused by uncontrolled blood sugar levels, actually can improve cognitive function. But again, this has to be in a healthy state, not an extreme starvation. For this to work, it has been proven in humans to increase cognitive function and energy levels. This has been shown to be safe and healthy in long and short term. This can also help people reverse illnesses such as heart disease, obesity, diabetes. So, the research found in rats in the research papers is that exogenous ketones simultaneously increase blood ketone levels and decrease blood glucose, which is actually quite good. The benefits of that, we would want that to transfer over to humans. When compared to exogenous diet supplements, actually a ketone diet has been seen to be more positive and created more profound effects on weight loss and insulin reduction than the actual supplement itself. So therefore, ketone diets in rats have been seen to be better than exogenous ketones. Ketogenic diet fed rats was actually able to maintain ketosis in response to stress better than exogenous ketone fed rats and showed more of an improvement in cognitive function. Again, in rats, it's actually been proven that the ketone diet would be better. So moving on to the side effects, obviously from the research papers, it actually has shown that a ketone diet is more effective than this ketone supplement itself in humans and in rats. But we're going to move on to the side effects and see what this exogenous ketone supplement actually does to the body. Just like keto diets, Keto OS supplements can actually cause a diuretic effect that can lead to water and mineral depletion. Therefore, the Prove It website actually suggests to increase your water intake and supplement with other minerals such as potassium, magnesium and sodium to replenish the depletions. If you aren't vigilant with taking these supplements or increasing your water intake, can lead to something called the keto flu, which is essentially mild dehydration, which can cause dizziness, fatigue, constipation, headaches, cramping, diarrhea and heart palpitations. So overall, should you take Keto OS, Keto Operating System, NATs, Nats? Should you take them? Are they worth the money? Are they worth the time, the effort, and even just what you're doing to your body? Is it worth it? First of all, looking on the website, I've only just looked now on the Prove It website, for 20 servings it's $130, which is around about £100. So is it really worth the money? Sorry if the angle has changed, my camera just decided to stop recording. But yeah, should you take ketone supplements? So on the Prove It website, it actually suggests that you should follow a low carbohydrate diet to get the full benefits. So what's the point in taking this as well? Kind of defeats the object, because the research is unclear whether or not it works, and the research on keto diets proves that it does work and proves that there are a lot of benefits from the keto diet. So why would you need to take this keto supplement, this exogenous keto? You are following a low carbohydrate diet anyway. It doesn't really make too much sense to me, and you could just save your money, do the keto diet and not take the exogenous ketones and get really good benefits from that, and sure benefits from that as well. So guaranteed kind of benefits instead of this kind of mismatchy, maybe not benefits from this supplement. Research on rats actually does suggest that taking the keto exogenous supplement may help introduce you to a keto diet, but then again, the keto diet isn't something you'll be able to maintain forever. So having this supplement, you'll kind of probably just fall into the routine of taking the supplement saying, oh yeah, well I will do this one day, but never actually get around to it. So again, the study that talks about adapting to a keto diet by taking exogenous ketones in rats, it does say that, but in humans there's been research studies that suggest the liver production of ketones actually decreases when increasing exogenous ketones. This is because the body is actually getting enough ketones and doesn't really need to produce it itself, therefore relies on external ketones instead of producing it itself, and therefore may not actually adapt and make you able to get into ketosis yourself due to the fact that your body is relying on exogenous ketones and not endogenous ketones. I've also had a little look at the reviews on Amazon. Some people say that this supplement does help them lose weight. It has had the benefits and they have felt more energized, and other people say that this supplement does not work at all and it has no benefits. They've seen absolutely no difference. This could actually be due to genuinely they have worked on some people, some body types, some people's genetics, or this could be due to the placebo effect. So the placebo effect is when you take something or take a supplement, and due to the fact of taking the supplement you believe that this supplement is going to work because you believe in the supplement that much, and that your brain just kind of makes out if it's going to work, and subconsciously you're changing your lifestyle habits, you're changing your exercise, your diet, and thinking that it's this actual supplement, and it's not. It's actually external factors to that. So these inconsistencies may be a factor of genetics, gut health, lifestyle factors. This may impact how the body, your body, my body reacts to the product, and we all act in different ways, and the only way to actually be able to tell if this supplement works for you is to self-experiment. This actually leads us away from figuring out if we should take the supplement or not. I feel like if you have the money and you just, you want to try it out, I mean, maybe go ahead and do that. It is safe, no explanations to why it wouldn't be, so they are safe to take, and if you wanted to just try them, then yeah, go ahead, maybe do, but I think the only way you would know if it actually works for you or not, and it could be a placebo effect, it could be actual effect to your body type, to you, positive effects might be really good for you, but the only way again to be able to assess this is self-experiment. The reason I'm so against keto diets and taking keto supplements and weight loss supplements is just because it can increase the risks of disordered eating, such as anorexia, bulimia, and other disordered eatings out there. So what I suggest to all my clients is to just start with intuitive eating, mindful eating. So literally just seeing, right, is this good for me? Am I full? I don't want to overeat, not eating takeaways. That takeaways are like really, takeaways are really calorie dense, so therefore, you might be putting on weight. If that isn't working, then go on to calorie counting, so counting calories. Again, this can induce disordered eatings, but if you have no history of disordered eatings, then doing this won't be a problem. And again, keto diets, if that works for you, absolutely perfect. If you enjoy going on a keto diet after a certain period of time, coming off it, going back on it, that is fine. But keto diets aren't a quick fix. They might be a quick fix, for a couple of months, and then you'll end up putting the weight back on. So a lot of people that do diets like the keto diet do put weight back on to the original weight or more. So it's not a lifestyle change, it isn't a long-term strategy to be able to lose weight. Essentially, through the research papers, it is shown to be effective in some ways. It does have positive effects, but it's not a long-term solution to your weight loss journey. So therefore, yeah, that's why I do try and induce mindful eating, intuitive eating, and then counting calories if those don't work. Again, if you have a history of disordered eating, doing a diet like this and maybe counting calories can be really detrimental to health. But again, they can have the positives, they do have the negatives, but again, just really be careful in what you're going to choose, and really do the research. Have a look at these YouTube videos, probably better than mine. Have a little research, have a little look around to see if it's right for you. You can try it out. Is it a waste of money? In my opinion, yes. Is it worth the time? No. I just think there's a lot of different other strategies that you can use to lose weight and enable it to be a lifestyle change, and not just a quick fix, not just for a couple of months losing all the weight, putting it back on, losing the weight, putting it back on. I want to promote lifestyle changes and big changes that are gonna last your whole lifetime and not just a short period of time. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want more videos like this, let me know, because I do enjoy doing them. I like doing the research behind them. I do have a long way to go, getting the information across and stuff. I'm sorry if it's a little bit mumbly or things weren't as clear. If anybody has any questions, ask in the comment section below, and like and subscribe if you wish. If you do have any other further questions and you don't want to comment on this video, feel free to DM me on Instagram. I'm always active on there. I'll reply really quickly, within 24 hours at least anyway, probably sooner to be honest. But yeah, I really do like helping people and doing these videos. But again, if you want to take the Keto OS supplements, I mean, it's really down to you, self-experiment as I said, but there are other ways and different strategies to lose weight for a long and sustainable change for the future. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you next time. I'm also very aware that my hoodie is full of makeup, but we'll ignore that. I should have said that at the beginning of the video, but